Right, good morning. It is 7 o'clock in the morning. It's Saturday. I think the weather's going to be alright today, and I'm on a journey back to a place called Ridgemont in Bedfordshire. Now, I think about a year or so ago, me and Sam went to a church out there called the All Saints Church, and it's a ruin. But the last time we went there was a load of Harris fencing around it. We did get in there and managed to have a bit of a look around, but I'm curious now to see whether it's been repaired, and you know, by repaired I mean made safe to get closer to, or whether it's still fenced off. But I do remember it being a nice little ruin, so I'm just curious really. It's not too far away from me, and I've got quite a bit of time to kill today, so I'm going to go back there, have another look. Well, as you can see, I found the church again, and it's an amazing day for being out here and having a look at it. And I've just been having a chat with a local dog walker, and she was telling me about the fencing only went up a couple of years ago, and the reason why they used to be, even though it's in a really rural place, they used to get a lot of people coming down here performing unsavoury activities. Apparently some music videos were shot here, and then some people were doing some rather naughty acts inside the church. Some people were taking drugs, and there was a little bit of a following of, I don't know, sort of witchcraft, you know, all that sort of stuff going on in there as well. And it just kept being slowly vandalised, the church on the inside. So that's why they put the fence around it, and that is such a shame to close it off because of the minority of people that are coming here rather than enjoying it, are just destroying it. You know, if they're going to sit in there and, I don't know, just enjoy it, then that's fine, but leave the church alone. You know, don't vandalise it, don't pull bricks out the wall and smash it and that, you know. They're just going to wreck it for other people. So from what we can gather now, it looks like the fence that's going all around it is going to be here to stay for some considerable amount of time, unless they can secure the church completely so you can't get in. I didn't try the main door. I went in through the back where the fence had been pulled away. I mean, obviously I'm not meant to be in there as well, and there's me standing here condoning everyone else going in there, but at least I was just having a look and taking some pictures and enjoying it rather than destroying it. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm on a bit of a rant there. Yeah, and this is definitely the place that I come to with Sam. I remember being out here when we put the drone up, and we had a walk across the farmer's field to an active church over there. I'm not going to go to that one today though. But yeah, I am thinking of stopping off down in a place called Clop Hill. I think it's St Mary's Church there. There's a church ruin there as well, and that had a good little bit of history behind it because it was built the wrong way or something like that, when it was meant to be haunted, and endless people have done videos. And there's that woman, Wild Bear. She done a camp over there one night, and fair play on her. I think she's got some balls about her for going to camp just there. I know I wouldn't want to do that, but fair play on her. Yeah, but I think that's going to be worth a look today, especially while it's so nice out here. Skies are blue. It's freezing cold, mind you, but it's absolutely stunning. Yeah, I think I'm going to go to that Clop Hill Church. According to my phone, it's It's only a 20-minute drive away from where I am, so while I'm out and about, I think it would be silly not to go and have a look, especially on a bright day like today. So let's get going, see if we can find it again. I've forgotten I've forgotten how much of an incline this walk is up to the church from the high street to the Clophill church. It's a steady incline, but enough to take your breath away. Do you know what I mean? It is for someone that's my fucking size anyway. Been walking around here in a bit of a daze, to be honest with you. I just flooded with memories of the past. I did say about wild bear camping out here, a woman called Claire, and I do remember in my teenage years, I think I mentioned before on a previous video, that I did sleep up here. Me and a pal was in a car when you could get up to this track almost right in front of the church, and we camped out in the car one Halloween. Nothing happened. It was, yeah, quite I don't know, just one of them things that, you know, teenagers do, isn't it, just to have a bit of fun. And then I got memories of all the other times that I've been up this way, you know, back in the like early mid 90s, I suppose, with just pals and whatnot, but never really took it in, you know, never really come and admired what it actually was. It was just more of a silly thing to do as teenagers, you know, thinking the place was haunted and a monk buried in the wall and witches meet here, and, you know, it's just one of them sort of things. But it sort of held some good memories for me as well, a good bit of fun, do you know what I mean? It's a shame I can't sort of relive that, you know, but I mean, I do like it here, but for different reasons now, you know. I think it's a beautiful location to be. The ruin is awesome, the views are fantastic, and it's quiet and peaceful and a beautiful place to come for a walk. I can't remember whether I left a link in the other video about, you know, its history, but I shall do that today. Have a look. It's quite interesting. It doesn't matter how many pictures you take of this place, it's never enough. I've walked around here a good few times now, and I just keep taking more pictures and more footage, and it doesn't matter. It's like every single angle that you get to is different, and it looks good. So you just keep going around in circles, taking more and more pictures, you know. But that's the way I see it. It's just beautiful at every angle. Such a quiet, tranquil place. I do like it up here. It does look like there's a few companies involved in maintaining this place as well. I've just seen a sign there for tarmac, and then there's some English thing down there that are getting involved in, you know, maintaining it. So it's good that you know, it's good that it's still maintained to a good standard. There is a sign there as well now saying it's alarmed all through the night, which makes sense. You wouldn't want any Tom, Dick and Harry down here at night causing mayhem, would you? So it's good that it is protected, but it's also good that you can get in and have a good walk around, you know. Quite impressed with that. Yeah, English Heritage are involved in maintaining that as well, so that's good. It turns out the tower, you can go up, I think it's open daily from 10 till 2 or something for tours, and they use it as a observation tower, so that's quite interesting. I might have to come back at some point and join the tour and go up there and have a look. That'd be quite interesting. I bet it's some amazing views up there as well. As I just mentioned as well about being up here in the past, I'm kind of glad that I had an opportunity to do that sort of stuff, you know, as a kid or a youngster growing up, you know, just about to enter adulthood. I was enjoying myself back then. So when anyone tells you ever to grow up, tell them to bugger off. Enjoy yourselves. Don't grow up too fast, you know, make some memories, you know, whether it be visiting churches or going on holiday or just being a fool. Enjoy it, you know, enjoy it while you can, while you still can, while you're still young. Make those memories. I've just realised what I've been saying there. There's me saying don't grow up too fast, you know, enjoy it, make memories while you can, while you're young. There's no reason why you can't do it into your midlife and your later years and every day until you take your last breath, you know. I think if you have an opportunity to make memories doing what you love, then do it, you know. I think I watched a video the other day, and a lot of people, when they're heading towards, you know, their end of life, they wish they had worked less and explored more, you know, and done stuff that they loved more. Whether it's doing what I'm doing, you know, just doing some exploring, or spending more time with family. So doing the stuff that you love is what really matters, isn't it? I mean, you go to school, they program you, you know, how to go out there, get a job, earn your money, and then you're stuck then. You know, as soon as you sign into a 25-year mortgage or HP out on a car, or you've got to have regular income continuously, you've locked into a work ethic then, haven't you? You got to be there, you know, every day, which is really unfortunate. I suppose when you break your life down into zones, you know, you got your early years and you spend, I don't know, 16 years at school, whatever it is, you know, and then you move on into your adult life, and then from, let's say, for most people, they step into work from like 18 right up until 65 or 67, and you know, in the future I can see that going up even more. So I think that's quite sad, really. I mean, if you're lucky, when you retire, you get a few years left to enjoy the fruits of your labour, but what about that big gap when you're at work earning money for someone else? It's rather sad when you think like that. That's my opinion on it, you know. I know a lot of people perhaps love what they do and like having money, but don't get me wrong, I like having money, but I'd sooner go out exploring and just enjoy myself rather than having loads of money. Do you know what I mean? You don't need to have the best house or the best TV or the best phone or whatever you're aiming for, because you've got to work for it, and is it really worth it? Because you can't take it with you when you die, can you? You know, shouldn't life be about making memories, you know, enjoying it, being fulfilled? But again, that's just my opinion. Right, what else have I got coming up? At the end of the month, on the 29th I think it is, Radwell campsite opens back up. That's one I've used many times before. There won't be an electric hookup there. Well, there is an electric hookup, but that's in a different field, but I don't bother doing that. I go in something called the Orchard, and that's just know, a small field, a very small field actually, but it still gives you access to toilets and running water and such like. So I'm going to go and spend a couple of nights there. That'll do, that'll be nice, especially if the weather's nice. And then at the end of, well, before the end of April, I'm going up to going down to Wales for a couple of weeks, and I'm really looking forward to that because I haven't been there since Christmas. So I'm really looking forward to having a good bit of time down there. I'm going to have to get the laptop out actually and do a bit of research to find out what I can go visit this time. I will be doing something. I will be going somewhere while I'm down there. Absolutely. Don't know what it is yet, but I'll figure it out. But I'm really looking forward to getting back down there. 2 weeks off work as well. Oh, fucking, that'd be amazing, honestly. Finish off with today, just having another stroll around Datchworth. Had a look at the church with the witch's hat, another one of my favourite ones to visit. It's another brilliant place in the countryside as well, to be honest with you. The views up here are really cool. I've lost count the amount of times I come walking around here now, but I'm only doing the steps that I need to. I'm only doing 10,000, and I'm doing a bit more of an amble rather than a full-blown walk, and let me tell you why that is. I was doing some work on a bowls green on, it was either Monday or Tuesday I think, and I was walking up and down all day long doing various things. I cut the green, spiked the green, scarified the green, and backwards and forwards all day long. And I just packed up, I was walking back to the car, and I just got this shooting pain right up my left leg from just above my bottom by my back, right down to the left foot, and it was like a lightning bolt going through my leg. It was horrific, and I just couldn't put any weight on it. So I managed to get back to the car and sit down for a bit in there, but it didn't really ease off. So I give Sam a ring. I says, look, can I pop to yours and utilise your bath? And I soaked in the bath for a couple of hours with some paracetamol and whatnot. That eased it off. The following day I went down to the GP and got to see a doctor, and it turns out I think I've trapped my sciatic nerve or inflamed it or something. So I'm just easing off. I'm on some really strong painkillers at the minute, and anti-inflammatory, sorry, and they seem to be working, but every time I put weight on my left leg I can definitely feel the problem. So I am not walking as much as I usually do. I'm just doing my 10,000 and that's it. I won't do any more than that. I'm really going to sort of limit on what I do, because I don't want to hurt it any further. The doctor did say to keep it moving though, but avoid lifting anything heavy, so that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, today just a bit of a slow amble around, that'll do me just fine. Definitely don't want to overdo it. I don't want to have that pain again, because that was fucking horrific. I don't think it helps that my posture's out though, you know, because I've got a leg shorter than the other, and I've got a curvature of the spine, and yeah, it just throws you right out. So that's probably why the nerve has got trapped and damaged. Maybe I should put a deck chair in the car and then bring it to locations like this, so I can just set it up and sit and overlook the fields. But I think if anyone walks past me, they may think, what's that fucking idiot up to? I mean, people probably think that of me anyway. Anyway, I'm going to leave this one here. I'm gonna I've done my steps, so I'm gonna get back, put my feet up, get cleaned up, have something to eat, and relax for the rest of the day. So thank you for watching me, and leave me a like and a comment, and I'll see you all again soon.